Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
13.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, they need Matt Carpenter to get back on track. He's hit under 200 versus left-handed pitching all season long, and the way people are platooning these days, he may be a candidate for that. He's got to make some adjustments against the Southpaws because it's killing him and it's killing the team right now.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Swing and a liner, but foul. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Runner at first here, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 3, Jed.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at bat.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
0-2 now from Lester. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. It's the Cardinals 0, Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ready with the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He hit over 350 last month, just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Wainwright ready. The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Wainwright gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Drilled to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Digging in, Yadier Molina, and he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season.
Molina.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-2 to Molina. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Into the box, number 40. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Schwarber on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, shortstop, number 11.
Now at the plate, number 11. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Now Lester's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A runner at second, nobody out. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Cut fastball, and there's strike two. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals.
Batting six.
And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it. He can catch it. He can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will. I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Here's Addison Russell. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Jason.
Ready now,
Hayward.
Jason Hayward. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Wainwright comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloud Gate there, a popular tourist destination at Millennium Park.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Here's
The
Randall
right fielder,
Grichuk
number 15.
hitting just a bit over the
Randall
Mendoza line
Grichuk.
on the year. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not
Batting
sure
ninth,
what he was sitting on
the
right
pitcher,
there.
number
It
15,
might have been sitting on an
Adam
off-speed pitch, but
Wainwright.
instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Adam Wainwright, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And there's ball 2 now. Two and 1. Here's Lester's offering. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. smoked on the ground left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Well, this guy is always known for his hitting as a pitcher, and I tell you what, they could use him as a position player. That's a heck of a swing right there.
Matt Carpenter.
Standing in now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hey, look out, way inside, ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Digging in to try it again, Dexter Fowler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jay. And that's the third out. Cards strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now is John Jay. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Line drive to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, John Lester. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Ben Zobrist. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Wainwright looks in. Here it is on 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That's in there, 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Jed Jerko. A match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Jed Jerko.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, number 40.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 40 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison.
Ready for another chance?
Russell.
Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Carpenter is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Stepping into the box,
Leading off
number
for St.
11.
Louis.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 11.
And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Russell with a great stop. The throw. How about that?
The right fielder,
Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Adam Wainwright. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schwarber going back on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Cards strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The relay, and he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now is John Jay, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double is his 8th of the season so far. Ready with the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Set to deal on 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, pitcher, Sean Lester.
Now at the plate, John Lester. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2 one more time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Carpenter has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's Dexter Fowler now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Now Lester's 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Looking up is Contreras. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Jed Jerko.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one was
Number
squared
40.
up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, number 40. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he misses. Ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
Number
A
11.
3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, number 11. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
Check swing grounder to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there. 3-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Digging in to try it again, Randall Grichuk. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. In there, no balls and a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. In the dirt here. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
One and two, here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Colton Wong is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. He'll enter play here at 293. 1 home run and 19 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Carpenter. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Zach Duke will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Zach Duke.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
0-2, here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball fouled off to the left for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Riding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Dexter Fowler.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in once again, Jed Jerko. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped high in the air. Waiting on it is Zobrist, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
Eighth inning now from Wrigley Field with the visiting Cardinals on top of the Cubs in this one as you get a look at the line score through 7 innings. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled back. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. On the ground up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Michael Wacha is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Michael Wacha.
Ready for another shot now. John Jay. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here comes Wacha on a 1-2. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
When this thing left the bat, I thought he was going to break the tie by himself, but he does the next best thing, ripping the ball off the wall and coming all the way around for a triple. Now we'll wait to see if one of his teammates can bring him home.
Javier Baez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Javier Baez.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. And that misses. 1-1. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Waka delivering a 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. One and 2, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. A man at third with 1 away. Soft liner towards short. A play at the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Koji Uehara enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box, number 40. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Number 40.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Right side hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Matt Carpenter as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. One-0 count. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Cards strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Trevor Rosenthal comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Rosenthal has his sign, coming at him with the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Cardinals wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Adam Wainwright earns his team leading 11th win, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. John Lester is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Trevor Rosenthal retires the side to hammer down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 11-5. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal, his 5th. The loss goes to John Lester. His record is now 5-6. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.